Hi, my name is Rebel and I'm the Rebel Reseller. I'm going to be doing a haul video for you. We had a busy weekend. I probably am going to do this in 2 shorter videos just so I can show you more stuff, but you know, not take so much time. I have been an eBay seller for 22 years. I currently list on eBay and Facebook. I was on Mercari for a while, but I've backed off from that, but I'll probably get back to it at some point soon. So this weekend we went to church sales, yard sales, thrift stores, estate sales. I went out with my husband, I think Thursday and Friday, and then I went out with my sisters on Saturday. Let me get you started then. I'll start with the stuffed animals since those are my favorite. We went to a church yard sale. I hummed and hawed about this. It was at that church sale, was it?
That was an estate sale.
Oh, at an estate sale. It's cuddle wit. I just couldn't make up my mind, but then it was only 50 cents or I believe.
I didn't hear the
so I went ahead
you.
And got it. The tag's very faded. I'm thinking probably $20 to $25 I'll list it for. Peppa Pig, I like to pick up the small little plastic figures, but when I see Plush, this one talks. This is the brother that has the dinosaur. He's probably $10 to $15. I paid, I believe, 50 cents at a yard sale. I've picked up this brand a couple of times. It's Nici, N-I-C-I. I do really well with them. Usually anywhere between $20 and $40. I think she's probably going to be in the $20 to $25 range. I paid 50 cents. It's Spark Create Imagine, Walmart. I haven't comped it. I'm assuming probably $10 to $12.
Trying to make everybody motion sick with all the shaking.
Yeah, the shaking. I picked this up at a church yard sale. It's by Wish Pet. I buy it. It's not very high dollar. Usually $6 to $10, but it's a nice quality, and I just tend to pick it up anyway. This again also is Spark Create Imagine. It's a rattle. I didn't see any on eBay. When I checked comps, there was one on Peak for like $7, but I will probably list it because there's none on eBay for $20 to $25. This is by Hug Fun. I like this brand. I'm not quite sure. It's a nice quality. I looked these up. I think somebody was calling it a sweater giraffe. I guess because it's got a kind of a sweater pattern to it. And I think it was listed or sold for between $15 and $20. Shut up.
Not gonna happen.
I picked this up at a church yard sale. This is Artist Collection, the dog. I believe they charged me 50 cents there. And this lab sells for between $15 and $20. I've had really good luck with this brand. It is Okie Dokie. I believe that was a JCPenney, maybe, that you could get it there. It does have these fuzz balls all over it. Just a hint. I bought this at Walmart. It's a little fuzzball trimmer. It works wonders. It'll get most of this off and it'll make it look brand new. This, there was one on eBay that sold for about $20. I picked up several Lego things this weekend. I may put these in my vendor's booth just because of the size, but this was a Duplo base and a regular Lego base. I paid 50 cents each. I usually can get $5 to $10 for them. I paid $2 for this Mickey Mouse or Minnie Mouse Lego Duplo set. I eyeballed it. It looks complete. I haven't double checked, but they're selling used probably $10 to $12 plus shipping. And then I paid $5 for this Lego, the Octan Energy. I can already tell it's missing a few little things. There was one comp on eBay so far that I could find, and it was with a best offer, so I didn't know what quite, but whoever had listed this vehicle on there had listed it for $80, but I don't know what it sold for. And then I have this. I'll keep them together. I haven't decided what I'll list them at for yet. And then one more set. I don't think it's complete, but it's Powerpuff Girls. I walked into a church, no, it was a living estate sale, I believe, in a church. They were very overpriced, but this was in a box, and I picked it up and asked, and she said it was free, but I gave them $1 for it. Probably about $10. Every weekend when I get ready to go yard selling, I try to get in my mind things that I want to hopefully find, and it's usually Little People and Dollhouse items, and then I'll put in my big ones like Jammy Pies or vintage Blythe doll, things like that. But I found my Dollhouse this weekend, and it was $10 for the lot. I'll show you the house. It's huge. There's no way I would ever ship this. I'm going to put it in my vendor's booth. But massive. I will probably put it in my vendor's booth just to make it go quickly at the $10. And then I still have all the furniture and figures that came with it. These are all Fisher-Price loving family. I love to sell this stuff, and I usually keep it by the piece. Some are, you know, $4, $6, $8. Some are more. When I eyeballed this, a lot of the pieces were there. Sometimes you'll get things like this, and the top will be missing, but it was there. Oh, it just had quite a few pieces. I like selling these, and it did have some of the people, which I've never had him before. Well, we've got some Kelly dolls going on here too. But just lots of the furniture. So my bin out in my building, the one for Dollhouse stuff is getting mighty sparse, so this will be nice. I picked this up at an estate sale. These do really well for me, so if you see them, they're usually really cheap. I think I paid $2 for the whole bag, but it's these Wicker trivets. Some of them can be quite elaborate, and they go for a whole lot more. These are just pretty plain. So it looks like there were 6, and then I actually found another one at another yard sale. So I'll put all of these together. I paid $2 for all of it, and I'll probably list it between $30 and $40. We started selling shoes. I've done a little on and off over the years, but not in a just go out there and truly look for them. If I found something that was good, I would go ahead and pick it up, like the military boots that we found a couple of weeks ago. But this weekend I went looking specifically for shoes, trying to not be so narrow with just toys and vintage stuff. I found these for $1. They say J41, but on the inside it had something that it was built with Jeep technology or whatever. I looked these up. They sell for about $20, and they look to be in really good condition. So these are men's sandals by Echo. The comps that I found on these, I paid $1 for them, and they were about, I think, $30 to $35.
We scored a new, is it new with tags, pair of them? It's been a while back, several months ago, but they were nice.
They were nice, and they were brand new. We paid, I want to say $5 at an estate sale, and I think I ended up selling them for $80 or $90. So that is a really good brand, Echo. I've got a couple of more pairs, but they have some condition issues, so I'm going to figure something else out for them. This was, I think these might be women's. They are Columbia, larger size. I paid $1 for them, and these were comping like $18 to $20. And then you picked these up, right?
Yeah, they were at that church sale.
At that church sale. So we paid $1 for these also. Oh, and those Echoes came from the church sale. These are Adidas, and I have figured out, I think they're golf shoes. And I couldn't find any exactly like this in this color, but they seem to be going like $40 to $50. So these are in excellent condition also. So that's a nice, this is why I want to diversify, because you can get some really good money if you really pay attention. I bought several glass sets this week. More than likely they may end up in my vendor's booth, just because glass is a pain to pack, even though I'm not usually the one that does it. But if they're worth a lot of money, of course, then I'll put them on eBay. I found a set of 4 of these. I can't find any markings on them, and Google Lens wasn't helping me. I'm thinking they might be Libby, but I'm not quite sure. I may start with an auction just to see what happens. I paid, I think, $0.25 each. So do a $9.99 auction and see what happens. I got 5 of these. These are so neat. I've asked my sister, who dabbles in this stuff more than me, and she doesn't even know who makes these. Again, I may put these up for auction just to see what happens, but it's got this graduated coloring to them, and this rounded bottom. I'm just really not quite sure. You want to...
I can edit this part out, and I'll actually edit it out.
Yeah, you won't edit out anything from me. But here he put a little white in there so you can see the color changing. But very neat. And they look vintagey just based from the bottom. And I paid $0.25 for them. And at the same sale, I bought these. They kind of look flashed to me, where it's been painted. My sister told me that these are called stemless wine glasses. Again, it almost looks like they've been hand blown, but I'm not quite sure. But I've got 5 of these. Funny story, these were in a box in our back of our car, and when my husband opened up the back, the box tumbled out. He caught it with his foot, but the glasses fell out, and not a single one of them broke. But they're glass. My husband picked this up at a yard sale. How much did you pay? $3, $5?
Something like that. I think the price tag's actually inside it.
$5. It is a pressure cooker by Wherever. I have canning pressure cookers. We actually thought about keeping this, but I think it sells for...
You chickened out.
I chickened out, yes.
I wanted to fry chicken in it.
Yeah, that just seems like a bad idea to fry something in a pressure cooker.
There are versions of the Wherever that have 2 handles that are more similar to this over here, and they were called a chicken something. And when I googled how to actually use this, apparently the chicken version of this was taken from the market because
recalled.
Of people not using it correctly and it blowing up or something. So I wanted to try the experiment with frying some chicken in it, and unfortunately it was denied.
No. So we'll be selling this. This sold for about $40, right?
I want to say 40 or
I think it was
$40.
So still a good buy. I'm going to take this to the vendor's booth. I paid $3 for this. Let me try to get it open. It's got this wood top. Very nice condition. It's almost got like a wicker design on the outside, but I think it's, well, it might be. There's some on eBay that were selling, I think, $30 to $35. I don't want to bother with shipping this, so I will take it to my vendor's booth for probably about $25. Last, we went to a thrift store that I had never been to. My husband had seen it one time and then forgot about it. It was just on one of the side roads, and I don't think it gets replenished very often because everything seemed to have been sitting there for a while, but we did good there. We spent $91. We bought a bunch of brass, pretty much most of the brass that he had there. I've been selling it like crazy, and thing is, this was in that lot. It's 7 of these candlestick holders. They're graduated in size, and I just sold one on Facebook Marketplace this weekend. I have to ship it tomorrow for $45. So if you see these, that was
a set of 5 though, right?
No, that was the 7.
Oh, that was the 7?
Yeah, the
okay.
7 sold for $45. I also have a 5 piece that I have listed, I think, for $35, and then I just found another 7. So if you see these, I mean, they're just plain brass candlesticks, and people just love them. This is the 3rd set I've had, and then I'll show you just quickly some of the others that we picked up. This horse statue, I think it's probably $20 to $25. This one's heavy. It's a flying duck. I haven't comped this one yet. I would think probably $20 to $25. I didn't see any on Facebook like this. They're little bookends with ducks, but I'm thinking probably $15 to $20. I got these very large, heavy candlesticks. Like you can see, I paid $5.50 for them. Again, probably list them for $20 to $30. Here was a etched vase and a pitcher. Several pots. This was $6. Thought this was very neat. Butterfly, and it's got its little wire, its candle holder. Again, probably $20 to $25. Quite a few more brass. But the best find I found was there for the weekend. All the way in the back of this building, they were like,
Wait a minute, we got this piece.
Hold on. He's wanting to show his other treasure.
This is cool.
His cool treasure. It was this, I don't know what, it's metal plate. You can see it's got a whole lot of, I wouldn't say discoloration, but I don't really think it's patina either. But it looks like it's some kind of metal. It does have a number, I noticed, over here with some kind of hallmark. I know you guys will never be able to see it. But it's just a plate. I have no clue what I'm going to do with this, or if I'm going to auction it.
It's something similar to that.
But what is that called?
That thing is called a antique vintage Indian Southeast Asian bronze charger silver repousse. For $250. But I don't know if that's the same thing.
Right. So, I don't know. But it's very neat. He had this piece on paper. What is it?
$250. No, I don't know.
We don't know. If anybody knows, leave me a comment. I'd appreciate it. Back to me, okay?
But hey, who's more important here?
Back to me. In the back room, I found 2 toys. He charged me. Well, I'll show you the first one. This is by Mattel. It's in the Tough Stuff series. I have found the blocks several times. In fact, and I think this was complete. It has the 0 through 9. I don't know what year, but they are quite old. I paid $3 for this, and they sell for about $20 to $25. But I love when I find vintage toys. This might have to go on my wall that I'm eventually going to put up there just because I love it. But the best. Oh, wait. This one too. Okay. Wait on the best. He also had these just laying in there. They are die-cast miniatures for dollhouses. I paid $1 each. And they sell... I saw this one not in the package selling for $15. So I might shoot for $20 to $25 on this. And then this one was a Holly Hobby. And I'll probably $15 to $20 on it. But this was my thrill. I've never had... This is Hasbro Weebles, the vintage Weebles Treehouse. I've not had it. It has the table with it, and it only has one of the leaves that go on it. It's in very nice condition. Oh wait, no, there's more leaves. It had this baggie inside of it, and I saw some of the little Weebles were in here. But more leaves, so I actually think this is complete with the branches. A chair. But more than the people, I saw this after I got home. And it's vintage Tigger and Winnie the Pooh. And I comped these on eBay, and they are actually selling for about $30 for the pair. And then there were 3 more figures to go with the house. I'm not sure if I'll keep these separate. They are in excellent condition. I've never seen these in such good condition. So I may keep these apart. I may put them with the treehouse and shoot. I'm thinking, because I have so many of the parts to it, this is probably $60 to $80 that I'll list it for. I don't know. I could be wrong. It might only be $50. It might be less. But my gut says $60 to $80. I think that's it. I'm going to do another haul because I went to Goodwill and I got a huge cart full of stuffed animals with a few treasures. And then I have more stuff when my sisters and I went yard selling Saturday. But I didn't want to tie up a whole lot of time in this. So I hope you're enjoying these videos. I'm getting really used, what's the word? A little bit more comfortable doing this. So I hope I'm not stammering too much. Bye. I don't know what to say.